I'm a little bit in a different spot. I'm down. But anyways, how's everybody doing tonight, man? Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Um, what the fuck's yeah, whatever. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen. Anyways, man, shit, I got my phone with me. Damn it. But anyways, yeah, man, the freaking games, man. The Cowboys lose again to Miami. I thought Miami had control most of the game. Dallas did have a lead there, man. They were up like 7-3, and then they even I think 7-6. But man, I feel like Miami had the ball most of the time. The only thing that Miami was when they get to the red zone, for the most part, they were only scoring field goals, and they were not getting touchdowns. I think they had like 4 or 5 field goals and only like one touchdown. Um, Dallas, man, the first play, man, they go down the field and they give it to the fullback. I don't know why, and he fumbled at the 1 yard line. That was a huge back breaker for Dallas. Huge back breaker for Dallas. Um, After that, like I said, Miami felt like they had control most of the time. Even though they were just kicking field goals, they were still scoring. And at the end, Dallas finally takes the lead. Um, Dallas finally took a lead there at the end, 20-19. But freaking Miami drove down the field and once again they kicked the field goal and won the game 22-20. Miami did a great job of moving the football, but the Dallas did also a good job of bending but not breaking. And like I said, I think they like what was it 6-7 times they went to the red zone, and only one time they scored a touchdown. It was 6. It was 3-6. Then they got a touchdown, made it 13. Then in 16, 19, 22. Yeah, so only one touchdown and like 4 or 5 field goals. So Dallas did a great job of bending and by not breaking. But yeah, offensively, man, they struggled. Miami also did a good job. I think in this game, the defense really showed up, man. The defense really shut out. I think Dallas same thing. I think that Dallas same thing. I think they only scored like 2 touchdowns. Miami stopped too, man. Miami I think is a better defensive team now than they were like back in the fall, like in September. They're definitely a better defensive team now with Big Fangio. Um, but yeah, man, low scoring game. I thought it was going to be more high scoring. I'm not going to lie. It was low scoring for sure. 22-20, the final score. In the end, I thought Miami had full control. I mean, they were even taking knees, man. They took like 2 or 3 knees before they brought on the kicker for the field goal, man. Um, but yeah, man, huge game for Miami. I think this is the best team Miami has been all season. They improved to 7-1 on the road. Excuse me, 7-1 at home. Dallas continues strong on the road. Now they fall, I believe, to 3-5 on the road. They are terrible on the road. They're for sure gonna lose to San Francisco if they have to go play them. They might even lose to like fucking Detroit or Philadelphia. They have to go see them as well. Dallas is not a good road team. We'll see what the hell happens. But it's crazy right now because it's looking more like the Rams might have the best chance to beat San Francisco, man. The way freaking Dallas and Philadelphia are looking right now, man. Dallas currently on a 2-game losing streak. Philadelphia on a 3-game losing streak. But yeah, man, I don't know, man. It's looking like the Rams might be the one team that might have the biggest chance right now in the NFC to beat San Francisco. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, both Dallas and Philadelphia are all of a sudden ice cold, both of them. And so we might have to. I don't know if Detroit can beat San Francisco. I don't know. We'll see. What's up, Sonic? Hey, Merry Christmas to you, Sonic. How you doing, buddy? What's up, David? Welcome to the show. How you doing, man? How you doing? I think my screen might go white or black here in a few minutes because I don't have a lot of battery. And if I charge my phone, I think the screen, I don't know why it does that. So I hopefully not, but it might. Yeah, Merry Christmas, guys. Today's Christmas. Merry Christmas, or it's about to be Christmas in a few minutes. Tamales and sushi. That's what I had. I had tamales for like breakfast, and then for dinner I had sushi, and then even some tamales they were leftovers. I'm doing good. I am watching Friday After Next. I beg you pardon? What is that? Friday After Next. I've never heard of that show. Yeah, kind of just like food, man. Um, just tamales and sushi. I know a lot of people look at sushi as like fucking appetizer. But like I said, I also had tamales. I had tamales with eggs and bread and beans. And then for dinner, I had once again I had tamales with sushi and a lemonade. I still have some. I got a lot of chocolate gifted to me for Christmas. I got a lot of chocolate. I have a big bag of chocolate upstairs. Currently, I'm having like some, the munchkins, not the donuts, but like the little munchkin things they give you at Dunkin' Donuts. I'm having some of those right now. I'm do. I had tamales. Yeah, yeah. My mom basically, my sister and her husband, like my brother-in-law, they didn't get here until like 3. But basically, it was breakfast for us. It's just that they couldn't get here until 3 o'clock. But it basically the same thing, like tamales, eggs, and frijoles. It was breakfast. It was basically breakfast at 3 o'clock. One to say happy holidays and Merry Christmas. Yeah, man, Merry Christmas to you, Cowboy Factor. Merry Christmas to you, man. Dallas Cowboys are the same team I said last week against Buffalo Bills, but this time, yeah, they play them better though. But they kept bending up, but not breaking. But Miami kept moving the ball on them enough to get field goals, right? Like 5 field goals tonight. Only 1 touchdown, but 5 field goals. Just hoping Dallas Mavericks. Yeah, they might, man. They might. Phoenix is kind of struggling, so they might. I'm eating mashed potatoes, macaroni, bro, with fried chicken. Nice. I watched So in the morning, I just flipped around. I started with Cleveland and Houston, and then I went to Atlanta, Indianapolis. Then I finished with Detroit and Minnesota. And then in the afternoon, I just watched the Dallas Miami game. And then obviously the night game was only Patriots Denver, which was actually pretty good. Patriots won at 26-23, I believe. Lions increasing ticket prices. Oh, yeah. First time ever they win the division, because back when they won in 93, 92, whenever it was the NFC Central. But in 2003, they changed it to the NFC North. So they never won like the new modified version of the division. So congratulations to the Lions for the first time in their franchise history winning the NFC North. But yeah, I never knew that. I knew they haven't won in a long time, but I never knew that last time they won it, it was a different division name. It wasn't even the NFC North. It was called the NFC Central. Yeah, that's what happens when your team gets good and go to the playoff. They increase ticket prices. That's gonna happen for sure for the Lions, man. For sure. For freaking sure. Emmanuel Paquis training with Canelo. Really? Yeah, Canelo, I don't know when he's gonna fight. Maybe May, they said. He's gonna fight in May. We'll see who he fights. How about yesterday, fucking Deontay Wilder losing? Now he's saying he might retire. Jesus Christ. Pendejo face for Deontay Wilder. Holy frijoles. I can't believe it, man. Deontay Wilder fucking lost. I think he might be washed up. Maybe freaking Tyson Fury threw in the blueprint on how to beat Deontay Wilder. And they had it already fucking planned. It was going to be Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua, March 9. And now they're saying that shit might not even happen anymore. Did you watch... I didn't watch it, but I heard that I saw on Twitter he lost. It was in Saudi Arabia, so I didn't even remember that it was during the daytime. But yeah, I saw he got his ass whipped pretty much. Francis wants to box. I saw that they said that Francis Ngannou might replace Wilder in March That's what they were saying, and he might fight Anthony Joshua instead. Yeah, it's hard to watch the replay, but I'll eventually get to it because usually the zone sometimes they take a while, but a few weeks later they eventually will put the will replay the whole fight on their YouTube channel. That's why for me, I'm kind of doing that lately, man. Obviously, I already know who won, but if I can't find it like on Twitter for like free, I usually just say fuck it, and then I watch the replay in a few weeks when they put it on their YouTube channel. Because if you watch it on these other like pirates YouTube channels, it's all weird, like zoom in and shit. They have to edit it so they don't get copyright. So I just rather wait until the real version comes out from like the Zone or whatever. Anthony Joshua said no to Dante after hit. Did he really? Of course he will. Yeah, Dante Wilder might have to retire. Fremont and Warner Bros. There's talks about it. There's talks about There's talks about Paramount and Warner Bros. Discovery merging. Yep. Supposedly there is. I hate when they zoom in. Yeah. Yeah, it's because they're trying to avoid the copyright strike. And sometimes it still gets taken down. Like they'll upload it by like 1 in the morning, and by 3 in the morning it's taken down. I hate watching. It's just if you didn't get to see it live and you already know who won, you might as well just fucking wait until. Usually the Zone puts the replay on their YouTube channel. Sometimes even the next week. They don't even wait that long. Vikings switching to artificial turf. A lot of teams might have to start doing that, man. Especially this year with all these players tearing their Achilles. That might be something they might have to start doing. And I know when's the soccer, when is the soccer thing? In 2026, 2025, whenever it is, they're all gonna have to switch to real grass. So they might just keep it like that. Brittany Mahomes is experiencing a lot of hate from Taylor Swift. Really? Why? Hey, Merry Christmas to you, Daniel. Merry Christmas to you, man. Merry Christmas to you. Yeah, I don't know why that's happening, buddy. I don't know. Why would they hate her? Aren't they like really good friends? I thought they were really good friends, Brittany Mahomes and Taylor Swift. I don't know, man. I don't really care too much about that stuff. It was a little bit, I mean, kind of bad football. Because, I mean, it's two bad teams. But it was close. I mean, at the end, 26-23. Patriots fans were pissed off, though, because now they're probably not going to get either fucking Caleb Williams or Drake May. Well, I just said it. The Patriots possibly. Or Dallas, maybe. Dallas or the Patriots, probably. The Patriots were actually winning. You should have fucking lost on purpose. No, the fans that troll and comment. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know, buddy. I have no idea. I know Selena Gomez is going out with Justin Bieber's producer. And I know that's bringing some drama because obviously she dated Justin Bieber. And out of all the men, she dates her producer. So a lot of people are pissed off at that one. So yeah. Did you hear about Samoa Biles, whatever the fuck her name is? The Olympic girl? That her husband did not know she was famous at first. Supposedly they met on Tinder. And he's like, I thought she was a regular woman until I found out once I started talking to her that she was freaking famous from being in the Olympics. And a lot of people are saying that's cock. That he knew the whole time. A lot of drama, man. A lot of fucking drama. A lot of drama, man. No cock, man. A lot of drama, no cock. Dude, my TikToks were doing so good. Now they're in the shithole, man. I'm fucking pissed off, man. They were doing so good, and now they're in the fucking shithole. My TikToks. I don't know how that shit works. I see a lot of people on TikTok. They don't really do like just talking to the camera, right? It's got to be different. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that shit. I might stop making those videos. They were doing good, but now they're like this week they started getting shitty views. That might be a possibility, Sonic. But I might stop doing them then for a while at least. Yeah, I know Logan Paul was also complaining that he made a podcast last week with a girl, a 13-year-old girl, and he said, I don't know if it's because she was a kid or what happened, but he only got 100,000 views. But then this week he did one with his brother Jake Paul, and I think last time I checked, it only had like 700,000 views. So it might be there's like you say there's not a lot of traffic right now because of the holidays. That could be a possibility. Dude, I was getting like somewhere between like 500 to 900 views, and now this week it's slow, like 31, 25, I think 10, and I think the video I made today only has like fucking 3 views. But I also feel that I looked at my analytics and it says that people only watch like, they don't even watch, like they only average watching like the first like 10 seconds. So it could be a possibility that TikTok is seeing that my videos are not getting viewed like from start to finish. So that's why they're no longer recommending them. That's also what I'm thinking. It could be too. That's only like they watch like the first 10 to 30 seconds and then they stop watching them. So maybe that's all. Like we're not going to promote his videos anymore if people are only watching somewhere between 10 to 30 seconds. Not a lot of traffic. Everyone is watching holiday movies. Yeah. My parents tried to get on Netflix to put a movie on, and they couldn't. And my sister was like, yeah, it's probably, there's probably way too much people on Netflix tonight. So they ended, I think NBC or ABC ended up showing Home Alone, and they ended up watching that instead. I heard about it if they don't fully watch it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking is happening. Yeah, because like I get like 900 views, but nobody's really watching it. Only like 10 seconds, 30 seconds at most. So that's why I think that's what's going on too. I might have to like change the format. I might have to like maybe not do sports on there because I don't know if like the way sports work on there, you have to like show like the players, right? Like the highlights, and that's too much work for me. Like that's what I'm seeing, that people that talk about sports on TikTok, they show highlights. Or like they rant and like like EDP and stuff like that. Like they throw shit. Oh, yeah, my I think they wanted to watch Die Hard, but they couldn't put it on Netflix, so they ended up watching Home Alone. They were showing it at like NBC or some shit like that. So yeah. But apparently that's a big tradition, right? To watch Christmas movies. I went upstairs. I kept watching football. I kept watching football. That game wasn't that good though. I mean, it was Patriots Broncos. They stink. So I don't blame like my family for wanting to watch a Christmas movie instead. Oh shit, man. Yeah, hold on. Shit, dude, I have a problem. I'm tap dancing. Los frijoles are making their way to my stomach right now. Guys, I have to go to the restroom. I'm so embarrassed. Oh my lord. Shit. Guys, I think I'm gonna have to put the stream on a shit delay. Me estoy cagando. Guys, I'm so embarrassed, but I'm gonna have to put this stream on a shit delay. I have to go take a shit real quick. I'm gonna try to hurry. Oh god, I should not. I have to go take a break. That's what I mean to say. I have to. I have to go. I have to go check my email. All right, guys. It was a fast alarm a little bit. Never mind. It was a fast alarm. False alarm. I just had a fart. I have it, man. I was watching football. Frijoles, you got motorcycle delay. You got email. Yeah, man, it was a false alarm though. False alarm. I was tap dancing. It was a false alarm though. I just had a fart. But I think it's a good thing that I went to the restroom because it could have maybe come out with a present. So it's a good thing I was in the toilet. But yeah, I think I just know that I'm in my mind. I know I ate a lot, so I get scared. So I just go to the toilet. But yeah, it's fine. It was just like more like a Mexican fart, I guess. How much? How about? It's already 12. Well, when did I start? I started like 12:45. Shit, I left my where's my charger? Merry Christmas, Sleepy. Merry Christmas, man. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, man. Tomorrow there's just three. Well, there's the NFL. Oh, where's my phone, guys? Hold on. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to go. Hold on. Merry Christmas, Giovanni. Yeah, Merry Christmas, guys. There's like the 5 NBA games, and then the football games are Las Vegas, Kansas City, Philadelphia, New York Giants, and then the Baltimore, San Francisco game. And then I think for football, I think it's excuse me, for basketball, I think it's Lakers, Boston, Milwaukee, New York. Is it Phoenix Warriors? There's a few different games for here, let me look. Let me see here. Hold on. There's like NBA. Celtics, Lakers, Bucks, Knicks, Warriors, Nuggets, Sixers, Heat, and Mavericks, Suns. There you go. You should beat the New York Giants, right? They should Sleepy, but you don't know with them anymore. I think they're like fatigue. I think that the NFL fucked them over by having them play Dallas, Kansas City, Buffalo, San Francisco, Dallas. Like that was bad. I think they fucked them up. I don't know if they're gonna be able to recover. They are a big favorite, but I was actually surprised. It's like 13-point favorite or some shit like that. I don't know, man. It's difficult schedule anyways. Yeah, I think they fucked them over. Like they should have spread that out a little bit more. That was tough. That was like 5 straight weeks. That was hard. They should have spread those games out. I think they're mentally. I think they're like fatigued, both mentally and physically, from that hard stretch. Well, good luck. Yeah. Tommy Lavito, le spaghetti, il pepperoni, la lasagna, el paisano. How you doing? How the family? So we'll see how Tommy DeVito plays tomorrow. Do you think Taylor Swift will be? It is Christmas, so I don't know. I have no idea, Sonic. Because where does she live? I don't even know where the fuck she lives. She's gonna probably spend it with her family, right? I know she likes to make these like game day muffins for Travis, so she might be there just to make the muffins. Yeah, I have no idea, buddy, but I think she could be there because she's rich. She's rich as fuck, right? She could go to the game and then travel back to her house and then have dinner with her family, right? When you're rich, you can afford it. When you're rich, getting on an airplane is like getting a car. Like it's not that difficult. I'm so sick of the media covering her over football. Yeah, they kind of slowed down a little bit. I think it cooled off a little bit when she left in November, right, to go to like Argentina and Brazil. That kind of cooled off, and then now they're starting to lose. Right, for a while there, it was like, oh, she's the good luck charm, but then she left to go to do her tour, and then they started losing. She came back, and they're still losing. So I think the NFL finally stopped. San Francisco, I would say, although they've only played Lamar Jackson once, and it was like back in 2019. So that's the thing too, that they're not used to that Lamar Jackson athleticism and speed. That could mess up San Francisco. We'll see if cool off, but it's returning. Well, I don't even know how far they're gonna go this year though, Sonic. Playoffs? You're talking about playoffs? You're thinking about the playoffs? We can't even fucking win a game. You were thinking about the playoffs? Damn! I just hope we win our next game. That shit's hilarious. Yeah. I think that's how Dallas and Philadelphia feel right now. Hey, Nick Sirianni, how confident are you're gonna get some W's in the playoffs? Playoffs? Motherfucker, we're gonna win a 3-game losing streak. You talking about playoffs? I just hope we can win another game this season. You were talking about playoffs? 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 That's cool, right? When you can fucking imitate people. That guy from the Pat McAfee show, Ty Schmish, he does so good at imitating people. Do you think Los Angeles Lakers, they could to try to take some pressure off LeBron James? But the thing is, how's Zach Levine gonna do in the playoffs, right? What if he chokes in the playoffs? I don't know. You never know how these players are gonna handle the playoff spotlight. He does it. He's really good at it. Ty Smith. Yeah, yeah. I don't know about you guys. Are you guys ready to like rebuild again? Because there's like three different rumors with the Bulls and Lakers. One is for Alex Caruso, the other one is for DeMar DeRozan, and then there's another one for Zach LaVine. Like, apparently the Bulls, I mean, the Lakers want a bunch of the Bulls players for what it looks like. Yeah. I put Chicago to win today on my uncle with Miguelito, and I was scared, but thankfully Chicago won. Arizona, they're actually playing good, but I think today the cold weather might have effed them up. They're not used to that cold weather. I don't know if I'm gonna watch Rampage tonight. I might skip Rampage tonight, low key. Sonic, was Rampage good? The Rams should win that game. The Rams should win that game. Ramp. That's what I meant to say. Collision. My bad. Collision. So I should watch it. I'm kind of lazy to watch it though. That's what I meant to say. Collision. So what y'all doing for Christmas? Yeah, yeah. My sister and her husband, my brother-in-law, came today, and my parents are currently in a dinner, but I didn't go because man, I don't really like those stuff. I'm not really a party guy, and plus I already ate like tamales and sushi and beans, so they were gonna do like a traditional like dinner, like turkey and ham and all that shit. And I'm like, damn, we just had that like 3 weeks ago on Thanksgiving. So yeah, I'm just gonna stay home, um, and just eat and watch sports. Tomorrow's gonna feel like a Sunday instead of a Monday. Yeah, and I heard Christian Cage came out with he came back, right, and with Nick Wayne and his mother. Yeah, I might have to watch it. I didn't want to, but I might have to. Okay. I don't know about that. That sounds like a good match, but it might have sucked though. Because Keith Lee, I don't know about him. He might have to get released. Yeah, it felt like a Saturday, and tomorrow's gonna feel like a Sunday, and then Tuesday's gonna feel like a Monday. Yeah, Thunder Rosa's back. It's nice that Triple H letting his talent get off for the. Yeah, they haven't done shit since I think Monday. They filmed Friday's SmackDown last week. It was already taped, and they're not doing nothing for Raw. They're doing like the best of 2023 for Raw. I want to see how good they're gonna go with those supposedly free pay per view shows they're doing day one and then New Year's Revolution. I want to see like if they're gonna half those shows or actually half good. I think what are the biggest matches? I think Rollins versus McIntyre for the World Championship, and then I think on SmackDown it's a triple threat: Randy Orton, AJ Styles, and LA Knight, and the winner faces Roman Reigns. Idol versus Eddie Kingston main event. Oh, Idolo. Yeah. they're kind of putting a little bit of pressure on themselves to deliver with having those kind of like free pay-per-views, right? One day for Raw and then New Year's Revolution for SmackDown. AEW used to do a really good job of those back in the day. Not anymore so much because now they do like 10 pay-per-views a year. So they save the biggest match for the pay-per-views. Like they just had a Winter is Coming a few weeks ago and they kind of half-assed it because they're saving everything for World Ends, which I think is next Saturday. Yeah. AEW is not as good as it used to be. Now they just wait until the pay-per-view to do the big matches. And there's if you like outside of the double stuff, and I guess maybe the storyline with Christian and Adam Copeland, there's really nothing going on. I mean, like Tony Storm, but she's kind of like just doing her character. She's not really feuding with anybody. Yeah, I mean, it was all right. I mean, the main event, right, with AJ and Solo, that was good. And then at the end, Roman Reigns came out, and then LA Knight and AJ Styles and Randy all started fighting. I mean, the biggest things I thought was I guess they introduced two new factions, right? Humberto Carrillo and Angel Garcia are now with Santos Escobar, and then I guess the pain of the what do they call the Arthurs of Pain are back, and now they're with Karrion Kross. Yeah, the ending was good with Solo and AJ Styles, and then Roman and Randy and LA Knight coming out. To me, Triple H has been, yeah, I think it is better. It's still like there's definitely like some like downs during the show, but it is better. I think at least now more stuff makes sense, right? It's like it seems like everything makes more sense now. You don't scratch your head a lot, like why the fuck would they do that? But I think he's still kind of handcuffed because of they're still PG. If in the future they can go back to TV 14, oh, then it can get really good. It's gonna be interesting to see with the new TV deals because they're not gonna be with Fox anymore. And Fox was very family friendly, so now next year they're gonna have SmackDown on USA. I don't know whether they're gonna have Raw yet, but I'm sure it's not gonna be Fox, so they might have a little bit more room to push the envelope next when they get these new TV deals next fall. They move over to USA Network. I mean, because Endeavor doesn't really care. I mean, you see all that shit they do in the UFC, right? They flick people off, and they're always cursing people. So I don't think Endeavor would have a problem with it. It's more like the TV networks and the sponsors. Roman reminds the official who is Trifle Chief. Oh, you're saying about that segment he did backstage with Nick Wayne, with Nick Aldis? Yeah. Randy Orton called it the WWE Championship, and I thought they were going to change it back to the WWE Championship so Cody could say, "Oh, I'm going to win the WWE Championship at because supposedly that's his story, right? His father never won the WWE Championship, so he wants to win it for his father. But then now again this week they called it the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. So I thought they were gonna find when Randy called it the WWE Championship last week. I thought they were gonna start switching it to plant the seeds for Cody Roman at WrestleMania once again. But nope, they switched it back to. Oh yeah, that was a nice little good match. I think who won? Dragon. Who I don't even remember who won, but It was a nice little good match. And then those other girls came back too, right? I forgot what their names are. And they interfere in the damage control match. But yeah. Arthur's a. They were. Oh, right. Wait. Was it for the? Was it for the? It was right, and it was actually for the North American Championship. I didn't even remember. You knew he was gonna win. He just won the title literally like last week. Yeah, a little bit more. Not really though. I mean, it's until the 27th. We still have about a month. But things should start picking up once January hits for WWE. Yeah, it was obvious he would win. Yeah. I don't think they would ever lose a like they might lose to a guy from the main roster, but not on a main show. Like Dominic, he beat him, but it was in NXT, right? If they're ever gonna do a title change, they're gonna do it on an NXT show. They're not gonna do it on either Raw or SmackDown. I know people are starting to complain about Logan Paul that it's been 50 days and he still won't defend the title. So now, shit, SmackDown, they have fucking, outside of Io Sky, they don't really have a full-time champion right now. Because if you think about it, Damian Priest and Finn Balor don't even go to SmackDown. They're the tag team champions, but they never go. They're always on Raw. Roman is never barely there. And now, so outside of fucking outside of fucking Io Sky, there's no fucking full time champion on SmackDown right now. They're just trying to show some NXT again because Triple H, yeah. That's something they've been doing ever since like Triple H and Shawn Michaels took over. They've been trying to showcase more NXT guys, whether it's them coming to the main roster or the main roster guys going to NXT. Yeah, if you realize, like Finn Balor and Damian hardly go to SmackDown. They're always on Raw. So yeah, they outside of Io Sky, they don't really have a champion right now, a full time champion. Both Logan Paul and Roman Reigns are part timers. And there's actually rumors going around that they could split the tag team titles up finally and have the like you guys beat the Raw champions, you guys beat the SmackDown champions. There's talks about doing that in the next few months because they're starting to realize that Finn Balor and Damian Priest barely go to SmackDown. That's another thing, right? They should just fucking have They should just fucking And just because you don't have a brand split doesn't mean everybody has to be everywhere. Like you can have fucking Seth Rollins. Okay, this week he's gonna be on Raw. He's not gonna be on SmackDown. The following week he's not gonna be on Raw. He's gonna be on SmackDown. You know, you switch it up. Roman's gonna be on Monday this week. Next week he's gonna be on Friday. Just because you do not have a brand split does not mean that all of a sudden everybody has to be on every show. You can still like have the wrestlers only do one show a week. Just switch it up. If MJF turning into a part-timer, I don't think so. Exactly, just rotate them. 1 week Rollins on Friday, the next week on Monday. Then same thing with Roman and Cody and Randy. Yeah. Just rotate the guys. They can still only work once a week or at least one TV show a week. Yeah. Just rotate them. I don't know why they got to do a brand split. I don't get it. They're trying to like make it like because and at least in the past it was all because of Survivor Series, Raw vs. SmackDown. They haven't done that shit like for 3 years. That was like the only reason they could defend themselves. Oh, because at Survivor Series we want to do the whole Ross. They don't. They haven't done that for like fucking 3 years. Yep. They would have all the fucking matches. It was like champion versus champion, and then like it was like a 5-on-5 elimination match. But they haven't done that since like 2021 or 2020. What did you eat? I had tamales and sushi and frijoles. Man, I need to kind of get off to watch Rampage, but I mean Collision, but I'm kind of lazy. I don't know why. Like I think it's because it's Christmas. I'm kind of lazy to like just do like my normal routine. Yeah, I'm farting too, man. See, when I stand up and walk, I fart. I think that's why I gotta sit down. I think it's because like my stomach moves around when I walk and it makes me fart. That's why I gotta fucking sit down. Yeah. Every time I stand up, I fart. Oh man. I'm so tired. I'm just lazy more than anything. What time is it? I'm gonna get off like in 2 minutes. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna get off at like 12:35. 12:35. Oh man. Yeah, it was a good show. Almost an hour. I would have done an hour if but I couldn't find my fucking charger. So I started until like 12:45. But excuse me, 11:45. But I was starting to start at 11:30. Oh shit. If I would have been able to find my charger, I would have done an hour show. I was literally 10 minutes off from. If I would have found my charger, I would have done a fucking an hour show. That's my goal for the weekends, but shit happens. Maybe tomorrow, even though it's Monday because it's a holiday, I don't. There's not gonna be Raw, so maybe I can do an hour show tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. No, I left it downstairs because I was gonna film in the kitchen so I could watch the dog. But then I had to go. I had to go to. I had to go to the restroom. So I came upstairs and I just stayed upstairs. Yeah, I'm gonna get off. What time is it? Yeah, but all right. I'm gonna get off. All right, hold on. What time is it? 12:30. All right. Let me. All right, guys, I'm going to get off. Have a good night, everybody. Merry Christmas. I will be back tomorrow. All right, guys, have a good night, everybody.